So, hi Lopa.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. You're looking so beautiful today.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you so much. So, Lopa, here, whatever comments would be posted over here, you won't be able to see, but I will regularly keep mentioning about those. So,
Okay.
Lopa, over to you. If you could, briefly just talk about yourself.
Okay. It's like first I'll start with my gurus. It's like Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. I bow down to all my gurus from whom I have learned small things, and because of them today I am here in front of you. I have learned many things in my past years of learning in dance, basically in dance. So it's
Right.
like I really bow down to them, and I'm very excited and very happy that because of their blessings I'm here.
Right.
And I started my classical dance course when I was 7 years of age.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's like I have done my all degrees in Bharatanatyam first, and then I joined up with folk dances and Bollywood dances. Later, after a certain period of age, it's like around 2021. So it's like a good experience of my life. My whole life is gone and done. I could say
Yeah.
that. Till date,
So, that
I am
grown up
dancing.
with that.
Yeah, I'm grown up with dance because my Guruji was my is my aunt, and it's like घर में ही है. तो गुरुजी
Right.
मेरे घर में ही है. So since childhood, when I used to see her teaching other students, so I got build up like I built up my interest in dance. And basically, when I was kid, I was like not much interested in classical, but later on, when I built up my proper interest with proper knowledge, when I start with it, it was like fabulous experience of dancing and of learning everything.
Wow.
तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है कि जब आप ये इस जगह बैठे हो, ऐसी जगह बैठे हो जहाँ एक बड़ा प्लेटफॉर्म है और आपके गुरुजी जब आपको इस तरह देखते हैं तो वो कितने खुश होंगे.
Absolutely. 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 So, Lopa, this was how you got into dancing. So, how did folk dance happen to you?
फोक डांस वाज लाइक मुझे सीखना था ये कि हर एक इंडिया के हर एक पार्ट में देर आर डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ फोक डांसेस जो अपने अपने कास्ट को बिलोंग करते हैं फ्रॉम
Right,
ट्राइबल पीपल टू एडवांस लेवल. तो ट्राइबल
right,
पीपल क्यों करते हैं डांस वो हम सिटीज के लोगों को नहीं पता होता है कि क्यों होता है. बिकॉज फॉर रेन टू गेट रेन या कोई बीमारी है उसके वजह से दे डिवोट देयर डांस टू गॉड ऑफ द बेसिक पर्टिकुलर कास्ट के जो गॉड एंड गॉडेसेस होते हैं उनके लिए वो डांस करते हैं. तो वो
right.
जो सीखना वो जो नॉलेज होता है कि एक हर एक ट्राइब का हर एक डिफरेंट डांस है तो वो क्यों किया जाता है. इट्स लाइक वास्ट नॉलेज अबाउट इट. एंड मुझे वो सीखना था कि कैसे क्या होता है क्यों होता है क्या कॉस्ट्यूम्स होते हैं उनके एवरीथिंग इन दी.
Yeah.
तो
And
आफ्टर
dance is
क्लासिकल.
Hmm. So dance is
सॉरी.
usually a medium of expression, and there's always
यस.
a story behind it. Yeah. So folk
मोड्स ऑफ
dance, I think,
एक्सप्रेशन.
tradition
इवन इन
base.
क्लासिकल फोक बॉलीवुड आप कोई भी स्टाइल डांस की सीख लो वहां पे आपको एक्सप्रेशन कॉस्ट्यूम्स एंड द रिचुअल्स व्हाई इट
Hmm.
परफॉर्म हर एक के पीछे एक मोटिव रहता है.
Right, right, right. Absolutely, absolutely right. So we
तो
have
वो
Manjeet.
सीखना बहुत जरूरी है.
Yeah, Manjeet over here. She's saying you are looking very pretty.
थैंक यू मंजीत जी.
So moving ahead, like what is your take on the concept of sitare?
सितारे इट्स लाइक अ बेसिकली अ वेरी गुड प्लेटफॉर्म टू जिनको मतलब जिनको अपनी उड़ान भरनी है एंड सितारे ने उन्हें बहुत अच्छा एंड बहुत वास्ट चांस दिया है कि वो अपनी उड़ान भर सके लाइक मी. बेसिकली मुझे भी नहीं पता था, बट या राइट नाउ आई एम फीलिंग लाइक मैं अपनी उड़ानें भर रही हूँ कॉज ऑफ सितारे. सितारे इज अ रियली वेरी गुड प्लेटफॉर्म to give acknowledgement to new generation and उनको आगे बढ़ने के लिए एक प्रॉपर वे मिल रहा है जहां वो अपनी टैलेंट को बाहर दिखा सकते हो. So really I'm thankful to Sitare and the team of Sitare who have been like a good mentors to me. Even they are my gurus.
Yes, Lopa, can you see me?
So sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, there was some issue with the internet, so that's.
Yeah. No
So Lopa, we have quite a few people over here see them. They're saying happy to see you and hear from you about dance. Then we have Manish saying congratulations Lopa for all your achievements. Manish is saying congratulations Lopa for all your achievements.
Thank you, Manish.
And then we have
thanks a lot.
Himanshu saying proud of you, sister. Yes, Himanshu, even we are proud
of you.
Yeah,
he's my brother, actually.
Okay, so Lopa, we were talking about. Oh, wow. So it's so wonderful. It's so nice for them to see, you over here at such a platform and talking about dance. That's, I think these are the real happiness that we give our family. Actually. So Lopa, we were discussing about Sitare. If you would, if you would want to complete on that. Yes, actually. And again, I'll say that I'm really thankful to Sitare to give us such huge platform to me to show up my talent. And Sitare's team and Sitare is like a mentor to me. They all are my gurus who taught me each and everything day by day how to work on it and how it will go ahead. So it's like they are very humble and very sweet to connect with everyone. Really thanks to Sitare and Team Sitare. Thank you so much, Lopa, for such kind words. I think this is our motive. That's the way we want to spread happiness around us. And even we are glad to be associated with you. And I would say everybody stay hooked on 2nd, 3rd and 4th of October. We have a wonderful performance by Lopa. She's our Dil Se guest at the event. And I'm sure you're going to love her performance. So we have Neetu on the group saying, my daughter is very passionate about dance and really enjoyed hear from you. So Neetu, we also have a surprise by Lopa for you. So get your daughter over here and, get her also hooked to the screen now. We have some exciting surprise for her as well. Yes. So, okay, she's saying thanks Sitare team for wonderful sessions with wonderful people. Thank you so much, Neetu. So, Lopa, I have seen your dance classes, you have varied age groups, like how in Sitare is not, for them also age is not a barrier. For you also, I've seen you have a participant that's 3 years old and then you have another participant who is 65 years old. Yes. So how do you maintain that balance? Balancing is like for 3 years kids, I really have to play with them and teach them. In 1 hour, half an hour, I'm playing with her, and in 10 minutes, after 10 minutes, she needs a break. She wants to play with my assistant. She wants to run over here. She wants to run over there. And in whole 1 hour, she learns only 2 steps. But she is like, once she gets compatibility with us, with our team, while learning, after that she enjoys the session day by day, because it takes time for 3 years kids to learn classical dance, basically classical dance.
The classical dancers, like
yeah, it's required for them to come in the system, I think. I think once if you start early, interest starts developing. I think that's very important also.
Yes. And if they start early also, that's good thing, because they mold their body in a proper posture and a proper structure to learn Bharatanatyam. Because there are many postures and structures in Bharatanatyam to be learned from base. So it's like their body posture gets very proper while if they are starting in early age. And if it's like 65-year lady is learning Bharatanatyam, even that's good, because it's kind of exercise, I could say, and it's a kind of meditation what we learn in Bharatanatyam.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And even in folk dances, because it's like very energetic dances, and they have to put lots of energy in it. So 65 years, I have to be like a 65 year. And with 3-year girls, I have to be like a 3-year child.
Yeah.
So then only they will be like, they learn, like try to learn, and they enjoy learning. Otherwise they won't. I can't just swim with both.
And it's also a test of your patience.
Yeah, actually, it's a like patience game for me, that I have to be very cool and calm with 3 years and for 65 years. I can't shout on 65 also, and I can't shout on 3-year girl also.
So anything particular
like
that you keep your patience, to keep your cool?
It's like keep on dancing, because dance is a meditation, I could say. A meditation, it's like it's just sitting in on one place and do meditation. It's not that meditation. It's like a proper meditation. Every day I dance. I don't have any kind of a stress in my life, and I don't keep anything stressful in my life. Every day I keep on dancing. Just dance. Some sort of the time I feel some depressed or some my emotions get out, I just play the music and I dance.
Wow.
So it's like, then I back to my normal patient's life, and I was like, okay, I have to be cool, I have to be calm, no shouting, nothing. And then it's okay. Because there are like sometimes we lose our patience with some of the other students. But till date, I don't think it happened many times. It's like twice or once, not more than that. Because kids are like they are very sensitive, and they have to be like taught very cool and calm-mindedly. Can't shout on them.
Absolutely.
And when I had an experience of 65 years learning folk dance from me, I think she would join today. I have told her to join the session. Her name is Bela Ji. So she has some knee problem, and she is like, she was 65, she's 65. So she told me that, should I learn dance? I was like, there is no age bars in learning dance. You don't move your legs, it's okay. Just move your hands while dancing. That's also okay. Then too you will enjoy, and it will come out. Slowly it will come out.
Right.
And finally she learned many dances, many folk dances for 3 years, and it's been like good bonding with her. So there are many experiences of each and every age.
Lovely. So that was wonderful. So Lopa, can we now give the what surprise we had for the audience? Can we talk about that now?
Actually, today we are going to learn around 4 folk dances, the basic steps of all folk dances. I have chosen 4 folk dances from 4 states. It's like Ghumar, Zogwa from Maharashtra, Ghumar from Rajasthan, Zogwa from Maharashtra, West Bengal, a Bengali song from West Bengal, and the 4th one is Mari Amma from South.
Wow.
So all are completely different states and different cultures. Today we are going to learn some basic steps. I can't say that we will learn the full song about it, but at least some basic few steps which are used in all these folk dances. Wow. So we'll learn that today. So that's a surprise.
Yeah. So I think I'll give you the full screen so that people can comfortably watch your dance performances. And guys, if anybody over there who wants to perform, please learn with Lopa, and you can record your videos and share with us. We will share it on our social media platforms, and if you want to share it on your social media platforms, you can share it and just tag us as Sitare the Shining Talents, and we would be happy. And Lopa, I have this my small niece with me over here.
Hi.
Yeah, so say hi. She is somebody who loves dancing. So
wow.
Copy your steps now. We'll be teaching, and then she'll give our performance with you.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
So should I go with the
So over to you, Lopa. Yeah, over to you, Lopa.
Okay.
Welcome to KBN Music World. Bluetooth device is ready to connect. Off input mode.
I hope everyone can listen the volume and hear the volume. So should I tie up my hair if they want?
Yes, we can hear you properly.
Yes, so it will be comfortable to see them also. Okay, now everyone can see me properly?
Yes, we can see you.
Okay, so first of all, we are going to do with the Ghumar dance. And the Ghumar dance, I just want to explain some basic knowledge about Ghumar. So Ghumar is to be done, traditionally it is done for goddess Saraswati, and it's done with every auspicious culture in Rajasthan. It's like marriage, for onsets of rain, when rain comes, and for marriages, for Holi, for Diwali. So Ghumar is to be performed in all the festivals by the Rajasthani people. So today first we'll start with the two basic steps of Ghumar. First of all, I'm going to teach you the dipping step. So dipping, it's like tap your left and lift up your right. So it will go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. It could be in bit more speed. Left, tap, up, tap, up, tap, up, tap, up. So dipping is the basic step in Ghumar you have to perform for all the Ghumar steps. Okay? And now hand movement. Hand movement goes come, go. Come, go. Your wrist will come in and wrist will go out. In and out. In and out. Now this will you have to do with the dipping step. So come, go. Come, go. Come, go. Come, go. Okay? So now we'll do with some music. Music will go. Now you have to So we did 3 steps with, first we did right to your shoulder with dipping movement, okay? Then left to your shoulder with leg dipping movement. You can dip with any of your legs which is comfortable for you. It could be right step, left up. It could be left step, right up, okay? So once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then come, go, come, go, come, go, come, go. Then you have to hold your ghagras and you have to take a circle while dipping. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can do same side circle or you can reverse your circle with your leg. So once again on music. Hope everyone is understanding. If any doubt, please question.
Yes, Lopa, you're quite audible.
Okay, now one more step. After this much is clear for everyone, I think. Now, you have to join your hands. This is called Anjali Hasta, or you say Namaste or something. You have to join in this way. Now, we'll go in right. Right, in. Then you have to open your palm, wrist, hold your wrist towards your head. So, 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay? So once again with the new step. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So dipping continuously goes with your leg. Dipping step will go continuously. Okay? So once again, the whole song will do now from top.